Turkey, with its scenic beauty, unique cuisines and the right sort of weather, is perfect setting for any sporting event. It's a pity, though, that there aren't any global sporting events that come to Turkey. The recent controversies plaguing football, volleyball, of violence permeating sport has also contributed to tainting the country's image in the sporting sphere. But Turkey wishes to change all of that with its attempts to make inroads back into Formula One, and the task lies in the hands of Istanbul Park circuit, the former home of the Turkish Grand Prix. The drive comes from the top. Turkey President Tayyip Erdogan met with Formula One chief Mohammed Ben Sulayem. Key agenda: bring back the Turkish Grand Prix and the World Rally Championship. Can this truly happen? And if so, what would it mean for Turkey?
Formula One is truly a global sport with a calendar snaking its way through many countries world over. Not every city, though, gets the privilege of hosting a Grand Prix. The 2024 season has 24 Grand Prix races. And here's the thing. Hosting an F1 race means big bucks come into play. The country that bids the highest gets the honor of hosting a Grand Prix. And so it's no surprise that we see more Middle Eastern influence of late. So that's why, given the financial burden that a country needs to incur in order to host the mega event, that many beautiful tracks in the world miss out. Istanbul Park circuit, the former home of the Turkish Grand Prix, being the biggest example. The Turkish Grand Prix first took place in the year 2005. In its debut season, the circuit generated a lot of attention for just the nature of its track. The beautiful circuit is surrounded by forests and fields, making it a picturesque location for racers. So much so that former Formula One CEO Bernie Ecclestone referred to it as the best racetrack in the world. But the scenic beauty could do little in sustaining this. Due to financial disagreements on the costing between F1 and Turkey GP, the Grand Prix only lasted till the year 2011 on the F1 calendar. So just 7 seasons before the fallout and Formula One parting ways with Turkey. But that wasn't the end of it. After almost a decade-long break, Turkey came back into the picture. During the COVID-19 pandemic that brought sporting events across the globe to a standstill, several originally scheduled races were cancelled in 2020. And F1 had to look for alternates, and basically the gaze fell on Turkey once again. The Turkish Grand Prix was added to the calendar then. Even in 2021, Turkey stepped in to host the cancelled Singapore Grand Prix. But that was all for the Istanbul circuit. From 2022 onwards, due to financial constraints once again, Turkey failed to bid for the hosting rights. But after 3 long years, Turkey and its doggedness seems to be the arc of the story. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan met with Mohammed Ben Sulayem, the head of Formula One's governing body FIA, to discuss the return of both F1 and the World Rally Championship. The reason why fresh talks have resumed is because of a new management stepping in. Can Bilim Eğitim Kurumları, a company part owned by Lale Kanda, who is the chairperson of F1 tyre provider's Turkish branch, has taken over operations at the Istanbul circuit for the next 30 years. The mega deal is estimated to be around $117.8 million. So, with money coming in, Turkey is planning to bring back F1 to the country. Kanda, the chairperson, is hopeful to bid for the 2026 Formula One calendar.
Istanbul Park track will be a center of attraction. Formula One is extremely prestigious and it increases the prestige of the country. There will be countries that will be removed from the calendar in 2026, so races can be held again in Turkey. Apart from Formula One, we will bring other races to Istanbul Park.
The urgency and need to get this show running is understandable. In fact, Turkey's tourism minister Mehmet Nuri Ersoy had some days ago openly said that the Istanbul circuit tender would be awarded to the one who can bring back the F1 race to the country. And according to the tender given to the new owners, if the circuit doesn't host a Grand Prix, the operators will have to pay 25% of the F1 hosting contract fee to the Turkey administration. So the pressure on the circuit's new management is immense. But with the larger goal of bringing F1 back to Turkey on everyone's minds, consider the persuasion powers to be sky high. And a strong Turkish comeback is definitely on the cards.